And good morning. Welcome in to another edition of Mortgage Talk with Michael Giacomino. Michael is a senior loan officer for First Centennial Mortgage as we address common concerns and questions about financing options for purchasing a home. Visit OswegoHomeLoans.com to learn more as we are joined by Michael on the phone lines on this Wednesday morning. Michael, how are we doing today?
Hey, I'm doing well. Good morning, Mike.
Welcome back to the show as we want to focus in on a topic for today. I mean, as we look back at some of the past talks, we've talked pre-approval. We've talked about the importance of obtaining that pre-approval is really like a first step before you even start that home search. We've covered the mortgage process as a whole. Today we're going to hit on refinancing, and a lot to talk about there, I'm sure.
Yeah, there sure is, Mike. So there's many reasons someone would want to refinance, right? The most common are, number one, lowering your interest rate. Who doesn't want a lower interest rate, Mike?
Yeah, for sure. It can lower those monthly payments, and it's always nice to look at that possibility.
For sure. So what I'm seeing of lowering your interest rate, right? So say when you purchased your home, rates were at 4%, or maybe even more. Or your credit wasn't great when you purchased your home, so you got a higher rate than the prime rates that are out there or advertised. But now your credit is healed. Number two that I'm also seeing is reducing your mortgage term. Maybe when you purchased your home, you took out the famous 30-year. And now maybe your plans are different, or you sat down with your financial advisor and recommended a plan or put a plan in place to get your home paid off sooner. The reason this has been the most popular lately is rates are so low. So coming off your original 30-year to a new 20-year or maybe even a 15-year, it's not a real crazy payment shock. You'll be surprised on how manageable reducing your term would be. One thing that I'm seeing a lot of my clients, once I put together a proposal, they're absolutely floored to see how much interest you're saving by reducing your term.
Yeah, and I guess that's the big thing people have to decide. You know, you can do the refinance and keep a 30-year where you'll really see a dip in your monthly payment, but then you're still having to pay out all of that interest, right? If you go to 15-year, yeah, your monthly payment might go up, but you obviously won't be paying for as long, and you can save, as you mentioned, all that interest. Right,
and you break the amortization schedule down and see how much goes to principal and interest. It's now I'm a numbers nerd, so I get excited with that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, when you see how much your principal is getting paid down, I think everyone gets pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
We're also seeing, for reasons, is taking some cash out. You hear a lot about this of positives, negatives. You shouldn't use your home as an ATM. And I agree with that, right? You shouldn't go and buy a Mercedes or use it as an ATM for that purposes. There's good debt and bad debt. Taking cash out, paying for home improvements. Maybe it's time for new windows. So if you throw that money back into the house. A new front door. Mike, I just went through this myself, and front doors are pretty pricey.
Who knew, right?
Exactly. Finish that basement off. Maybe it's time to add, an extra rec room, bedroom, bathroom down there. Paying off debt. Sitting down with some clients last week, going through credit card statements. I mean, if you really look at that, these credit cards are in the double digits of interest. Another reason I'm seeing is college tuition, putting your child through school. And we all know how expensive college tuition is.
Yeah, I'm going through that too. I hear you.
Jeez. I have 3 young ones I'm trying to save for, and it sure feels like an uphill battle.
And even
another
for like,
one,
I was just going to say something that I've also had to deal with in the past is elder care.
Yes. Long-term care facility or a home nurse. That's another option, right? Got to find a way to fund that.
What about mortgage insurance?
The dreaded mortgage insurance that everyone would love to rid, right?
Well, there's lots
So
of options here for refinancing, and there's probably a lot in here, Michael, that people just don't know the benefits, the amount of benefits they can get, and that you mentioned when you start crunching the numbers, it can really add up.
it sure can. It sure can. One note on mortgage insurance is, Mike, you don't have to refinance. Say right now you have a great rate. You're at 2.25, whatever it may be. You're at a great rate, and you have the mortgage insurance. Just contact your lender and tell them that you want to remove your mortgage insurance. You believe you have an equity in the home right now. They will order an appraisal and start the process for you. So you don't have to refinance the mortgage insurance. If you have a great rate, you don't want to lose it.
Well, there's lots of different things to go over. Michael's the guy to do it for you. You can put together a custom proposal that you guys can review together and make sure the refinance makes sense for you and that you understand all of the benefits involved. The best way to get a hold of Michael is via the phone, 630-746-7478. OswegoHomeLoans.com is where you can go to find out so much more as well. With Michael Giacomino, our guest each week from First Centennial Mortgage, it's Mortgage Talk with Michael. Michael's NMLS number 1983164. First Centennial Mortgage, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS 1327763. Illinois Residential Mortgage Licensee, MB0004239. Again, Michael's number 630-746-7478. We'll talk to you next week, Michael.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day. Thanks.